welcome back to another episode of Hermanas Unfiltered, where we talk about the real, the raw, and the relatable moments in life. My name is Isela.
Hello, and I'm Casey. I hope you guys are doing great. We have a special episode for you guys today.
We're going to talk about things that happened last week during the last week of school, and then things that we have been doing over our break so far. And we'll see what else pops up. What you got, Casey?
Oh, let's see. Okay, so it's been really nice not to be at school. I'm not gonna lie, the first day of break, Saturday, I took a big long nap. It was much needed, much deserved. Oh, it's just been so nice to just get up late and not worry about having to get the kids ready for school. It's been really nice. Just been lounging, cleaning here and there. We got presents wrapped already.
Yay, look at you.
I know. I feel so productive. I cleaned my closet today. So it's been a great start to the Christmas break. What about you?
Pretty much the same. What's today? I'm at that stage where I don't know what day of the week it is.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's Monday. It's Monday, right?
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah. Okay. So first day Saturday. I don't think I did much Saturday. It was so uneventful that I don't remember what I did. So it must have been super relaxed, super chill. I'm pretty sure we slept in. Sunday, I did move my room around. I switched all the furniture around and I cleaned it really good. My closet,
Nice.
my sink area, all of that. Got rid of a bunch of makeup that's been expired for years, and I was just
Mm-hmm.
hoarding it. That's about it. And then yesterday was Sunday. Oh my god, dude! Today I went to the grocery store.
Uh-huh.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Big mistake. It's freaking people everywhere, and it wasn't even like people should have still been at work
Yeah.
at that time because it was like noonish, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I couldn't even get into the parking lot of HEB. It was
Oh my gosh.
terrible.
It's all
Yeah,
those
no, it
last
was
minute
really bad.
shoppers.
It was really, really bad. So I kind of regret not venturing out Saturday to buy the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that I needed for the week, but it's too late now. But yeah, today was a nightmare. People everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, we went, didn't go today, but my husband went today and he said it was hectic and crazy and packed. He's like, whatever you do, don't ever go Christmas or don't ever go grocery shopping the day before Christmas Eve. And I'm like, yeah, no, no. So I sent you. I'm like,
You
you get to
know,
do that.
it's funny that you mentioned that because I took my daughter with me to the grocery store
Hmm.
and she was even like, what is happening? It was
Really?
madness. So on the way home, she's like, why don't you make daddy go to the grocery store? I'm
Smart
like,
girl.
yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't send him, but yeah, we got home and she's like, hey, let's not go anywhere for like the next 2 days, mom. Let's not leave the house. So I was like, deal. It was
Right?
madness. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, we went to the dollar store a few times today. For those of you who don't know, I live in an itty bitty little town. We don't have Walmart, we don't have HEB, we don't have Target. So my Walmart is Dollar General. So we went to Dollar General twice today. And
Oh, smart.
we went to go get Uno cards
Oh, fun.
and we went to go get a deck of cards. So today was a very special day in our household. So today was the first day that my one of my boys had a girlfriend over. So
Ooh.
I know this. We've never like this is all so new to us, and it was really nice. Like it was nice to have a girl in the house. I'm not gonna lie. And
Mm-hmm.
then it so happened that my other son had friends over and they were girls.
Oh,
So
wow.
I know. So we had a full house of young ladies in our home, which was really nice to entertain. And they're so sweet and they're so kind and they're just, super, super nice to the little ones. So it was really nice. And we played cards and we played Uno and we played spoons. So it was a very entertaining day. It was so much fun. We had such a good time.
What spoons?
So Spoons is a card game. So it's a card game where you hold four four cards at a time and you put spoons in the center. So if there are six participants, you put five spoons. And what you're trying to do is trying to get a deck of cards of the same suit or the same number I guess the same number, not the same suit, the same number. So like all fours, all threes, all whatever, face cards. And once you collect four of a kind, then you grab your spoon and everybody's supposed to like follow suit and like grab the spoons. And the person who doesn't get a spoon technically loses.
Kind of
It's
like
fun.
musical chairs.
Yes, like me, just like that, but
Okay.
a card game. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Uh, so a house full of girls, huh?
Yeah, as
I
opposed,
guess
yeah,
I
to
guess you'll be
the,
having that in like 20 years when all your kids are married and have wives.
I know, I
So you
know.
didn't have any daughters, but you'll gain five.
Game five
Hopefully, God
daughter-in-laws,
willing,
right? Yes.
when your kids get married.
Oh my goodness, yes. And she's so sweet, dude. She's the sweetest little girl ever. I'm really happy that that they're dating. I
Mm-hmm.
got to know the mom. I've met her a few times at the grocery store or at one of our stores. And the mom's really sweet. I really enjoyed our conversations. And his girlfriend is also super sweet. So I'm happy that he found somebody who matches his energy and who's super kind. The biggest thing for me is I want my boys to find girls that are nice, nice girls that are going to treat them right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I have faith that they will. So, but yeah, she's super sweet. I'm so happy they're together.
that's awesome.
Yeah. And let's talk about when you were going out, when you had a boyfriend. When you had a boyfriend. So growing up, okay. When did you have your first boyfriend?
Um,
How old were you with your first boyfriend?
are we talking about like serious boyfriend that came over to my house, or like we're dating but we don't even like talk to each other?
No, that doesn't count. Like that's like no. That's like middle
Okay.
school, right? No, like serious. Like your first serious like I fell in love boyfriend.
I think my very first one, I was like, I don't know, 15, almost 16. It was
Mhm.
right before we moved
Mhm.
to the States.
Yeah.
So 15, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
So, why'd y'all break up? Was it cuz you came to the States?
No, I don't even remember, dude.
No.
It's such a long time ago.
Did you ever meet his parents?
Yeah, actually I
Yeah.
did. He actually passed not that long after we broke
Really?
up, and not that long after I moved to the States. I want to say I think I was in 10th grade. I was in my first year at La Prepa in Mexico. And we dated for a little bit, and then we broke
Mhm.
up, and then we stayed friends, and then not long after that I moved to the States. And then when I would go back, we kind of like rekindled for a little bit,
Mhm.
and then he went back to the girl that he was dating. And then a few months after that, he passed away. He had a really bad car accident and he passed away. I think he was like 19,
Holy
18.
cow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It was pretty heavy. Um, so yeah, that was my first, I guess, serious boyfriend. It didn't go on for that long, honestly,
Yeah.
to be considered
Super
serious.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, but I did meet his parents. I went to his funeral. But I knew them before that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I want to say my first serious boyfriend that like it was right after I graduated high school. And it was like before I met my husband,
Mhm.
and we stayed together for like 3 years. Oh,
Really?
it was a long time. Yeah.
Did you meet his parents?
Yes. Yes. I mean, we were together for a while. His parents actually lived in the same town that I came from,
Oh, nice.
so we would go over there and see them quite a bit. And then, I mean,
Did
of course, he met my parents.
yeah. Did you guys like ever like how were his parents? Like were they like super nice? Were they like kind of like whatever? Like what was their deal?
I don't know. We didn't really spend a whole lot of time I really didn't spend a whole lot of time with him. Like I would just go by and like, hi, how y'all doing, and
Mm-hmm.
then that was about it. We really didn't socialize much, but the few times that I did get to see them, they were nice.
Yeah, I was just
What
curious.
about what about you?
Mm, so, other than my husband, I only had two other serious relationships. Um, but I got along fairly well with the quote unquote in-laws, you know what I mean? Or with their parents. Like
Mm-hmm.
I got along pretty well. Like with my first serious boyfriend, um, his mom was super sweet. Like we hung out all the time. Like I would even go over to her house when he wasn't there. And we would
Oh
just
wow.
yeah, we would just hang out. Dude, she bought me my prom dress.
Oh,
My
that's
senior
awesome.
year. Yeah, his mom bought me my prom dress. We hung out like if she needed help with anything or she just wanted company, she would call me and I would go over and I would hang out with her. And then with second my other serious boyfriend, um when once I met his mom, like also became very close and we would hang out and I would help her cook and help her with whatever she needed. We got super close. So yeah, it was really nice. I really enjoyed them. They're
That's
sweet ladies.
that's awesome.
And I think that's important. Like that's one thing that I want like my kiddos to take away. Um, I want them to know that they can come to me for anything and that their girlfriends can come to me for anything. I want them to
Right.
feel like extended family and I want them to feel loved and appreciated and cared for because I had some really good experiences growing up with my boyfriend's moms, and I want them
Right.
to feel the same. I want them to get that same love and affection that I got growing up.
Yeah, you want them to feel supported.
Mhm.
I feel like if you don't make an effort to socialize, even if it's nothing serious yet, if
Mhm.
you don't make an effort to make them feel comfortable, then they're gonna hide things from you.
Yeah,
Your kids will.
I agree, and that's what I told my boys. I'm like, I don't care who who your girlfriend is. Just let me know. I will never be mean or disrespectful or treat them with anything other than kindness. Because if
Hmm.
you like them, then I like them.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that yet, though.
Oh my gosh. It's such a new experience. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, oh my gosh, like, what do I say? How do I say things? Like, I just want to show, like, that I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? And it can get a little awkward sometimes. And I just want them to feel like, this is a good space for them. It's a safe space for them. And, they're welcome. And yeah, it's different. Yeah.
And you know what? Also, I feel like you can tell a lot about the girls that are hanging out with your kids
Mm-hmm.
by the way they interact with you.
Yeah.
So, if they're willing to hang out with you and play board games with you and stay in the same area that you are, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that speaks highly of them versus
Yeah.
them always trying to like be away in a
Yeah.
room alone with your kid. Does that make any
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. But I think también we're in a like where social anxiety is definitely a thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think the kiddos struggle with that. And I'm very blessed that I know these kiddos because I've taught them. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm very blessed that I know them. Like I know what type of, kiddo they are. I know their triggers. I know what their likes and dislikes for the most part. So I'm very fortunate in that area that I at least know like some background about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's good because that means that they're also comfortable with you
Mhm.
because they
Yeah.
know you from the classroom. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Talk about a new stage in our life. Like we are
Right?
like babydom is like in the review mirror and we are finally done with that stage of our lives and now we're like at the boyfriend girlfriend stage. Who would have thunk it, man? Never in my
You
life did I think that I would be here.
Yeah, you've officially entered Suegra mode.
I know. Oh my gosh. I know. I know. And I don't hate it. Like, I'm not going to lie. I don't hate it. Like, it's
That's
kind of
good.
nice.
That's good. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, you didn't have any girls of your own, but you're definitely gonna welcome some daughter-in-laws into your family later on.
Yeah, for sure. I can't wait. So, what have you been doing this, I guess, Christmas break other than cleaning? Have you done anything else? Have you done any decorating or any like cool like sewing? Anything?
No, no, no. I did have a book club meeting on Friday. This
Ooh.
past Friday, the one got out. The book that we read was The Favorite Girl. Oh
Hmm.
my god.
Is it a mystery book?
No, it was really weird. A lot of us hated it, a lot of
Mm-hmm.
us liked it.
So
So
it's
it
kind of
was called
fifty-fifty.
yeah, it was called The Favorite Girl by Monica Aria.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just so weird.
Yeah?
The way it was written, it was weird. It had a lot of holes in it. I feel like they rushed the story. I'm gonna give you the whole breakdown because it was just ridiculous. So it's this girl. Her name is Demi. I think it's Demi. And she's like homeless on her last 10 bucks. She's been having the worst luck in the world since like forever. She's only like 18. She's really young. And she happens to see an ad on the paper for a job as a maid in some doctor's house, some rich doctor's house. So she goes out of her way. She goes to like a Walgreens or something like that to buy like a little bit of makeup and stuff to make herself look better for the interview because, again, she's been living on the streets. She has no money. She's starving. So as she is leaving the Walgreens, some lady in a fancy car pulls over and she's like, "Oh my god, do you need a ride? Where can I take you?" Da da da, whatever. So she accepts a ride and goes home with this lady. And this lady's got like this huge fucking mansion and she takes her in for like that night, gives her clothes, gives her food, takes her the next day to get a haircut, get her makeup done, gets her all ready, gives her like this fancy white suit to go to her interview because that doctor that she goes an interview for,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a freak and only likes white things. And the whole time, I'm like thinking, this is so unrealistic. First of all,
Yeah.
who would do that? Second of
Yeah.
all, why would you get in a car with a complete stranger, stay at their house for the night,
Mm-hmm.
accept all of these things from this person? And I get it. She was homeless,
Yeah.
whatever, but still so unrealistic.
Yeah.
So she goes to the interview, and from the get go, people are telling her the doctor is weird,
Yeah.
kind of giving her hints that she does not want to work there and
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't see it and she still takes the job. They make her sign this contract saying that she's bound to the house, she's going to get an IUD put in. Is that what they're called? IUDs? IUIs?
Yes. IUDs. Yeah, like so you don't have kids?
Yes.
What the heck?
And like she questions it, but then she doesn't read the whole contract and still signs the contract and stays in the house to work as a maid,
Mm.
right? And it's so dumb. So anyway, long story short, the doctor was this sex trafficker that kidnaps women and brainwashes them and then sells them to other super rich doctors to have the perfect girl or the favorite girl. So anyway, it turns out that she herself had been trafficked. Uh, her and her sister were trafficked and they were like held at this house. Turns out that they had already bought her beforehand to be the wife of the doctor's son, who were all
Dang.
crazy, by the way. So, anyway, the whole thing was like the lady in the car was fake that picked her up,
Of
the
course
ad on
she
the
was.
newspaper was fake. It was
Mm.
all a setup to get her to the house so she could marry the
Mm.
doctor's son and be the
Mm.
favorite girl. So
Mm.
it's got a weird ending. It's so
Yeah.
unrealistic. Look, it like it's just so dumb.
Yeah.
I like one of my friends didn't finish it. She's like, I couldn't. It was so dumb. I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of them finished it like within two
Really?
days. They
What
went through it quick.
how was the writing? Was it like well written? Like
No,
no? Did it seem like somebody who just started writing or just
I
not a
don't
great
think
writer?
so. She has other books. Let
Does
me try to
she?
find it. I bet you've seen it on Amazon or something. But I don't know, dude. It was just weird. Like it was
Yeah. It
so
was just too much.
unrealistic.
Like there's no freaking way this
Yeah,
is gonna happen.
and then like some because it has like this book.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's why
So
it's called The Favorite
apparently,
Girl.
yeah. So
Mm,
apparently, there's other books by that go with this one. I don't know. And then like it also gives you like trigger warnings before you
mm,
start reading it because there's like rape scenes in
mm,
it and things like that. So pretty much everybody gave it like a 3 or 4 stars. It
mm.
wasn't great. It could like it had a good concept, but I don't
Yeah,
think that it followed through
yeah,
fully, if that
yeah,
makes any sense.
yeah,
So yeah, we did that Friday. And then what else? I just told my husband today that I'm already born.
yeah,
And I hate that I get this. I hate that I get this because
yeah.
I'm so anxious and so ready for the break, but then
Mm-hmm.
like there's only so much you can do
Yeah,
and I don't want to be cleaning all day.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna get up early and go to the gym and then maybe wrap some of those gifts
yeah, yeah,
when the kids are still asleep.
yeah. Why
So
not? Why not?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, haven't done much other than venture out into the madness today
Oh my
at the
gosh.
Paco.
You should go. You know what? You should go. Well, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so um, probably not want to do some shopping, but
Mm-mm.
yeah.
I did go to the thrift store today.
Did you? Did you find anything good?
No, I just went in and out. I needed a picture frame.
Huh?
Um, I got our sister-in-law this thing. Real cute picture that
Mm-hmm.
says Tia on it, and then I put the kids' pictures in it on each letter,
Aw, that's
and then it just
cute.
said "Love you," and then the kids' names underneath. So I
Aw,
thrifted her a frame for it. So yeah,
nice.
that was
Oh,
it.
that's cute. Yeah, I've been meaning to do some thrifting, but I just haven't had a chance. Like we've been so busy. I feel like every day, like there's been something. We've gone out of town several times because we do live like in the middle of nowhere, so we don't have access to like clothes or Christmas stuff. You know what I mean? And we needed a few more presents, so we had to drive. What was it? I think an hour away to go do some shopping. We got some shopping for Mijo's girlfriend. We did some shopping for the boys. So yeah, we just hit up Walmart and got a few more things that we needed. So that's all we've been doing. I feel like all we've done is like either Christmas shop or wrapped presents, clean house. We've cooked like a million meals, I feel like. Like, oh my gosh, so much
Literally,
cooking, so much dishwashing. Today I had to finally like, okay, now we're gonna use a dishwasher. Like this dishwasher is tired, so let's use the dishwasher. I'm so over
dude,
it.
those kids are killing me with every. They eat like every 2 freaking hours.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you hungry again? You literally just ate. So you know what else has been great? My husband has been doing the cooking.
That's nice,
I
huh?
was like, dude, you're doing such a great job. Keep it up. He's like, no, don't get used to it. I don't want to do this all the time.
Aw, that's so cool though.
We
That's awesome.
we have designated him the official breakfast maker of the
Mm,
family because he makes really good breakfast. So he's been doing that. You know what he made yesterday? We haven't had that in a long time.
was
Hamburger
it?
helper.
Really?
Yes. We don't eat it anymore. So he happened to go to the store and he's like, what do you think about some hamburger helper? I was like, sure, why not? So he went and got 2 pounds of meat and some hamburger
Mm-hmm.
helper. And the kids were like, what is this? I was like, dude,
Forgotten all
just
about
eat
it.
it. Yeah,
That's how long it's
just
been.
eat it. It's good. I don't think I've made it for them in a long, long time. So I was like,
Really?
just eat it. It's good. And then I kept telling them, eat until you're full. Don't just pick at it
Mm.
and then come back an hour later and be like, I'm hungry.
I know my kids like during Christmas break they've been eating left and right. Dude, but we've been cooking left and right and I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
It's exhausting.
It is. And like, we'll like tag team it and like he'll cook while I wash dishes and then I'll kind of help like, get stuff like getting their drinks and stuff. Like today, my husband cooked have you ever had scrambled eggs with pedacitos de tortilla de maíz?
Yes, my grandma used to make that all the time when we were kids. That's the best.
Yeah, so he did that. So he tore up the corn tortilla and he fried it and then he threw in the eggs and a little bit of
Mm-hmm.
weenie. a little bit of,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So he put it all together, scrambled it, and then um
With some ketchup. Do y'all put ketchup in it?
yeah, some ketchup or some cheese
Yeah.
on top.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then he made some frijoles with cheese on the
Mm-hmm.
side. So we've been eating good. He's been cooking a lot too. He always cooks a lot. He's a really good cook. Today he cooked out for us and all the girls. He made
Nice.
steak and I made the baked potatoes and then he made the green beans and I kind of like helped, like I sous chefed and I like cut the onions
Nice.
and like prep. So yeah, we've been cooking a lot. Like we're so tired. I'm like tomorrow
Yeah.
for breakfast, we're gonna have cinnamon rolls for breakfast tomorrow. Just something simple, something easy. Pop it in the oven and call it a day.
Yeah, my husband likes making cinnamon rolls for the kids in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess we'll make pancakes or something tomorrow morning. We'll see. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I
I'm like,
know.
how can y'all eat so much? Take a break. You're not hungry. You're bored. Go find something to do.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because that's how I was. Like the weekend when we got out of break, I was just like, I did a lot of laying around and watch TV. I think all
Mm-hmm.
day Saturday.
Yeah.
And I was like, I wanted chips. I wanted hot Cheetos. I wanted
I know,
Coke. I wanted
right?
like, I was just craving all the bad stuff. And I was like, oh, I really need to get up and do something because I just want to eat junk. So yeah, we ended up going to Yoli's Paleteria
Ooh.
on,
What'd y'all eat there?
yes. I got the Tostilocos. Tostilocos is like the brown, not the brown, the purple Tostitos. So they're spicy. And
Uh-huh.
then they put jicama, peanuts, like little candy, like little spicy candies. They're chewy.
Mm-hmm.
And then they put Valentina and chamoy and limon. Dude, my mouth is watering just thinking about it. And
Sounds
then you
good.
just mix it all out, and then you just scoop all the fruit
Mm.
with the tostitos. And then Bobby eats Dori nachos. You know what Dori
Oh,
nachos are?
yes. So let me tell you a story about Dori Nachos. I had never heard of Dori Nachos. I'm like, um, but for one of our boys, for a baseball tournament, we went out to El Paso, and that was
Mm-hmm.
my first experience with Dori Nachos. And I'm like, where the heck has this been my whole life? So
You've
freaking
never
good.
had Dori
No,
nachos,
that was the first time. And I want to say that was like maybe 2, 3 years ago. Oh my gosh. Game changer.
dude? It's because it sucks. You don't have anything over there.
We have nothing, nothing. Like we're in a little, I feel like we're in a bubble. You know what I mean? Like when we
Yeah.
go to the city, I'm like, what do I do? Like I feel like a little lost puppy. Okay, let me okay, speaking of so I remember I went to go visit my husband in Washington, D.C. I went to go visit him and he was working during the day. So during the day, I decided, well, I'm going to go take a walk and I'm going to see what I can find, something to do, maybe go eat somewhere or whatever. And there was like a movie theater right down from the hotel where we were staying at. So I'm like, I'm going to go watch a movie, right? So, first of all, I didn't even know how to freaking pay for my movie ticket because everything's like online now, right? Like you don't
Mm-hmm.
go up to the ticket window and you don't buy
No.
stuff. So
Right.
I'm like, what the heck? Like, how do I get my ticket, right? So that took me a while to figure out. So then I'm like, there's a kiosk and you gotta enter all this information. And then I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, okay. I get in there and I make it through the little thing, whatever, show my phone, scan it, whatever, walk in. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna give me some popcorn and a pickle and a drink because that's like my go-to.
Right.
So I go, I order my popcorn, get my pickle, and then I go to the little fountain, right? I'm like, what the freak is this? Like, it's not like
Was it the course?
yes. I'm like, it's not the fountains where you like go to each one. It's like one
Right.
little thing, and I'm like, I felt like a country girl. Like I didn't know what to do. I felt like La India Maria. Like I had no clue what the heck was going on. So like I go up there and I'm like, okay, so I said it and I'm reading and it took me a while, right? And I got my soda. It took me, I'm like, do I push it? Do I not push it? Anyways, whole fiasco. So finally I go, and then I'm like, okay, but where's my thing? Like, where am I supposed to go? Like, what theater? Because you don't have stubs anymore. It's all on your phone, right? Like, it's on your
Right.
whatever. And I couldn't, it took me forever to find the ticket. Like, I couldn't find it. It was in my email by the time I pulled it up, and I'm like, what's, and then I had to like read in there, like, what screen. Anyways, it took me a while. So then I was like, okay, finally, I got my seat, I got my chair, I'm good. And then halfway through the movie, I need to go use the restroom. And
Oh, no.
I'm like, where the heck is a freaking restroom, right? So it took, dude, finding the restroom took me for freaking ever. And I ended up going downstairs because there was a two-story theater. And so I go all the way downstairs and then go all the way upstairs. And then right where I'm about to go into my theater, I see there's a restroom right next to it. I'm like,
Oh my god.
it was such a stressful experience. Like, going to the movies on my own, I felt like such a hillbilly. Like, I didn't know what the heck was going on. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Needless to say, we are in a little bubble, out in a ranchito, out in a ranch, living in the middle of nowhere. Like, I don't get to experience half of the stuff that everybody else gets to experience because we are, I don't know, I feel like we're 10 years behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have access to like half of the things that the normal world would have.
Which is crazy because the city that I live in, it's not really that big either. I mean, if you compare it to like Dallas, San
Yeah.
Antonio, Austin, it's nowhere near as big as freaking all those cities. But if we compare your city or your town and my city, it's
Mm-hmm.
a big old difference.
Yeah.
Big difference. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. I'm such a little, yeah. But you know what? I'm grateful. I do. I do enjoy the small town feeling. I'm not gonna lie, especially like when we have football games. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And we get to see the other parents, and we get to know everybody because we've
Mhm.
been doing like little league, and we're doing like little dribblers, like we've been doing all of those things together. And now, we're doing like middle school football and high school football, and it's the same parents, it's the same kiddos.
Yeah.
So that's really nice to have like that foundation and to know those parents. Like, it's not just some random stranger, you know what I mean? That's really nice.
Yeah, no, I agree with that too. So sometimes I think about it, I'm like maybe we should move to a smaller town just because of the kids. I
Yeah.
feel like small town living is better than being in a big city, but then I'm like, do I really have want to sacrifice having a store down the street versus having to go an hour away to go to the grocery store? So I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
It's a toss up. But we
It
do
really
get that
is.
community and that family feeling with sports, especially with my daughter, because she's been playing soccer for like, I don't know, 6, 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been with the same team of girls for a while. So you
Yeah.
do get to know those parents and you build like a family with them as well.
Yeah. 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 Think about like you guys. It's big city, but almost small town living, right?
Yeah, it's pretty small. I mean, we literally are in the middle of nowhere too. I mean,
Yeah.
West Texas is not that big. Anyway, what do you have planned for the rest of the break?
Okay, let's see. Ooh, my goodness. I don't know. So many things. Um, just spend time with my babies, really. I want to spend time with my boys. We're definitely okay. Oh my gosh. I want to do like some type of project. Um, so my husband went and got me a piano. So
Wow.
yeah, so I've been dying for a piano in the home. Like, I've been wanting a piano since like forever. And somebody posted a free piano on like a Facebook marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made him go and grab it. And so the piano's in pretty rough condition, like on what it looks like. So it needs like a really good painting. So I want to paint my
Mm-hmm.
piano, and just kind of clean up and rest. I want to rest. I want to do a lot of resting and a lot of hanging out with the boys. And I think that's about it. Like, I don't want to put anything on my plate. Like, I just want to chill. What about you?
Yeah. Same. I definitely want to deep clean some other areas of the house.
Mhm.
I started with my bedroom because I feel like it gets neglected a lot because I
Mhm.
focus so much on like keeping the rest of the house clean.
Mhm.
So it was funny because I woke up Sunday morning and I told my husband, I was like, hey, I kind of want to move stuff around
Mhm.
because we had the TV on one wall and then I wanted it on the other opposite wall.
Mhm.
And we had so we redid my room. I want to say like last year, maybe the year before that.
Mhm.
We ripped out the carpet, put down flooring. Um, my room had like these big mirrors, like from top to bottom, like big
Mhm.
old mirror, like 70s style, right?
Mhm.
So when we moved in, we had our bed against the mirror, so like covering it up pretty much. And anyway, I never liked them. I was like, I want to get rid of them. They're so outdated, whatever. So when we redid the flooring, we ripped them off. I painted the whole room, and then I moved the TV to the wall where the mirrors were, and then I put the bed in front of it. And I kept it like that for a little bit. And then one day I was like, I don't like it anymore. Let's switch
Mhm.
it. And he was so mad. He's like, no, because he had to take down the wall mount for the TV, and he was so upset. He was like, you better not change your mind again. I was like, fine. So Sunday, I was like, hey, let's move the room around, and he's like,
FYI.
no. He's like, absolutely not. He's like, I'm not doing it. Not today. We just started break. I'm not
Mhm.
doing it. So I was like, fine. So he left. He left to the gym, and like in that hour that he was gone, he
Mhm.
came back, and I had already moved everything around. I just needed that TV and the mount to be taken
Nice.
down and moved to the other wall. And he was like, he was fuming. I was like,
Yeah.
just give me the tool. I'll do it. I was like, just get the TV off
Yeah.
the wall so I don't drop it, and I'll move the mount and I'll put it on the other wall. I mean, the hole's already there.
Mhm.
He's like, no, I'll do it, and then he went ahead and did it. But yeah,
Nice.
that's what it took for me to like get the project started for him to
Yeah.
like join
Yeah.
willingly.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, I wanted to do my room because it gets neglected a lot. So it just
Mhm.
needed a change of, what do you
Yeah,
call
just
it?
switch it up, right? Spice it up,
Yeah.
make it different. It just, whenever you like rearrange your furniture and you do that deep cleaning, like it just feels so good, right?
Yes, and I slept really good that night after I did. I don't know if it was because I was tired or
Mhm.
because I moved stuff around, but it felt really good. So, yeah, I definitely want to deep clean at least the kitchen, maybe the
Mhm.
laundry room, and then like you said, spend time with my kids, rest, spend time with my husband. We were playing Dr. Mario earlier, him and I.
What is that?
Um Dr. Mario is like a game from the
Oh,
90s.
like Wario?
No, no, no. So Dr. Mario is he throws you like little pills, and there's like these viruses on the screen, and you have to stack the pills to
Mhm.
match the color of the virus, and then it makes the virus disappear. And you have like, I don't know, 20 viruses, and then it just keeps going up and up. Um and then whoever clears all the viruses first wins. But
Mhm.
then the trick is that it's kind of like Tetris. If it stacks up too high, like
Mm.
you lose.
Yeah.
So I played the crap out of Dr. Mario when I was a kid, and I had a Nintendo. Like I just got really good at it.
Mhm.
So nobody in the house can beat me.
That's so
And
cool.
my husband, he's not really good at it. So
Mhm.
I've been like pushing him to play against me, and we played a few rounds of Dr. Mario earlier today.
Aw,
And that's about it. Like I
that's
said,
cute.
tomorrow we're gonna wake up and go to the gym together in the morning, and
Mhm.
then wrap gifts because we
Yeah.
haven't done shit. I don't even know where they all are, to
Yeah.
be
You gotta go hunt them. You
honest.
gotta go.
I gotta go hunt them.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
so we had some arrive today in the mail from my aunt in Arizona. Shout out to
Mm,
my tia. So, yeah, that's about it.
nice.
All right, sister. So before we go, let's do one of these fun things that I found on Reddit. I'm gonna read it and then we'll talk about it. It's
Okay.
really short.
Sounds good.
Okay, so this one is titled Teacher Gifts. So it says, okay, genuine question, and please let me clarify that I am not upset about this. Did you guys get holiday gifts this year? I usually leave for winter break with so much random crap, but not this year. Two cards with gift cards inside of them, and I have 32 students. School is in a wealthy neighborhood. Just so curious. Like, is the culture shifting away from teacher gifts?
Hmm. I think it varies from year to year, and I think it just depends on, the parents' financial state
Mm-hmm.
and how busy they are. I think this year Christmas kind of snuck up on everybody. But I think there's those kiddos that will always give gifts to their teachers no matter what. I think it just
Yeah.
depends. What do you think?
Did you get a lot of stuff?
You know what? I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I got some like really cute stuff and some really heartfelt stuff. Like I got a note from a student. I got like a cute little wooden spoon from one of my other students. I got a cute little Harry Potter like book ornament from
Cute.
another student, and I got a gift card. Somebody left something on my desk. I'm thinking it was maybe one of my teacher coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a little oven mitt with some like brownie mix and a cute little wooden spoon and a $10 gift card. And then I got a little soap, a Bath and Body Works soap
Mm-hmm.
from another
Mm-hmm.
student with a cute little ornament. And then she drew on the back of it and she put like this cute
Mm-hmm.
little snowman scene. So I didn't get like a ton of stuff, but the stuff that I did get, like, I was very appreciative about, of it and grateful for it. They didn't have to give me anything, you know what I mean? Or do I expect
Right.
anything? Um, I don't, I, I don't think you should value your worth by the amount
Mm-hmm.
of gifts that students give you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
I agree.
you know what kind of teacher you are. You know what kind of mentor you are. And if you're an amazing mentor, teacher, then it should not matter how many gifts you get. Because, I mean, half the time students have no control over that. It's the parents. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I feel the same way. I think it depends on each family's situation,
Mm-hmm.
and like you said, also how busy they are. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like this year has been crazy. I mean, I was late giving my kids teachers gifts this year
Me too.
because I totally forgot. Like, before you know it, it's the last day of school, and I was like, I don't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, we had PD the next day, so I went and dropped them off the next day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I ever got a whole bunch of stuff either when I was in the classroom. And I did get a few things here and
Mm-hmm.
there, but it wasn't like mounts and mounts of, like, 2 to 5 gifts was the norm, I think, for me every
Yeah.
school year.
Yeah, same
So,
here. I get a lot of notes from my students. Um, I know lately, like this year, like I've had like sticky notes where students will grab sticky notes and they'll put on there like, "I love you so much, Miss Valenzuela. Thank you for all your help and all your whatever." And that's been the trend this year. I had never had that, like where little kids leave like sticky notes on my desk and they tell me how much they
mm-hmm.
care about me and they love me, and I think every year is different. The kids are different every year. The parents' financial situation is different. And then some parents value teachers a little bit more than others. And it just depends. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I get my
I
cute
agree.
little notes here and there. So that makes me happy. I feel validated.
Yeah, and I think those are more valuable as well because they are coming directly from the kids. Like, that's literally they're telling you how they feel about you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like those are more special than, parents going out of their way to get stuff for their teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. All right. You got anything else?
Mm, no, nothing else.
We get to see each other
I
soon.
know. I can't wait to see
So
you
excited.
guys. I can't wait to
I
see
know, me
you.
too.
Can't wait to see the kiddos. I know my kiddos are excited. They can't wait to go spend
I
time with your
know.
kiddos. So it's going to be
It's gonna be great.
fun. I know. It's
Yeah.
going to be a little
We get to
crazy.
hang out.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madness. The good madness, though.
I know.
All right, everybody. I think that's all we got for today. Thank you so much for staying with us and listening to our rambles for the day. If you want to follow us, Casey, you want to tell everybody where to find us on the socials?
Yes. So on Instagram, we are at hermanas underscore unfiltered. And on TikTok, we are at hermanas underscore unfiltered underscore pod. And then our email is.
Email is hermanasunfiltered@gmail.com. And then you can also find us on YouTube now at Hermanas Unfiltered Podcast. We'll see you guys really soon.
Bye, guys. Thank you for everything. We'll see you next episode.